In the process of photosynthesis, there is requirement of inorganic substances like the carbon dioxide in water. And in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, it gets converted into glucose, which is a biomolecule or a molecule which is capable of providing energy for performing all the metabolic activities. So, in order to produce this, or in order to carry out this reaction, there is definitely requirement of chlorophyll. It performs a very important role. So, we will just do an experiment in order to understand that how chlorophyll is important for the process of photosynthesis. So, the requirements are a variegated leaf. What is the meaning of a variegated leaf? There are few leaves which are like geranium, maybe you have seen, croton, coleus, or tradescantia. These all leaves are, or these all leaves have presence of certain patches within them. In the sense, if this is a leaf, this leaf has some portions which are green. Suppose this is a portion which is green, whereas the rest entire portion is of some other color. Say it is red or blue colored. Now these portions which are red or blue colored, they are the portions which are not at all capable of performing photosynthesis, but the areas which are green colored, they will be the only one which will be capable of performing the photosynthesis. So by doing this experiment, we will be able to, or if we perform the experiment with this variegated leaf, the areas which has the presence of green portion will do photosynthesis and will turn, we are doing the normal iodine test, so it will turn blue black, whereas the portions which are colored, they will not be capable of doing photosynthesis and they will become brown. So that is one important thing. So variegated plant at first we need to take, and we need to destarch it by giving it in a dark environment for around 48 hours or even 72 hours. So 2 to 3 days, if you put a plant in a dark condition, then the starch which is there in the leaf, it all will get exhausted because the plant will utilize it for its own requirements. And then after we take out the plant and perform the iodine test. So let's see the procedure. First of all, we take the variegated plant and keep it in dark for 2 to 3 days. After 2 to 3 days, when it is completely discharged, we take it out and place it in the sunlight. After placing in sunlight for 2 to 3 hours, we just take out a leaf or break a pluck a leaf from the same plant which has performed photosynthesis just for 2 to 3 hours, and take the copy, or you just try to sketch the outline of that leaf on a piece of paper. After the sketching of the outline, you make points, or just some patches can be made with the help of pencil in order to see that which portions are green. Rough estimation can just be done, and just mark the areas which are green colored in the outline which you have made of the same leaf. After that, we perform the same starch test. For that, we treat the leaf with, at first, we place it in boiling water. After boiling it for 2 to 3 minutes, we change this boiling water to a place where it is kept inside a methylated spirit for again 2 to 3 minutes, and then after we place it in normal water. When we are doing these entire activities, we see that the leaf is completely ready for iodine test. After that, we just put, after taking this leaf out from the water, we place this leaf on a tile on a white surface and add some amount of iodine solution over the entire leaf. The areas which were green and are marked in the plant, or if you have just marked it in the outline of the leaf, you will see that those portions which were green, they have turned to be blue black, whereas the portions which were colorful, say orange or blue colored or brown colored, they will not show any color change or become just brown colored. So with the same experiment, what we can conclude is that with the presence of starch in the green portions, it makes it very evident that the starch is formed, or food is formed only at the places of a leaf where there is presence of green color or chlorophyll.